Now if you wanted to clean an edge up, you could use a putty eraser. Just get it to a shape and then just put it on, push it on, and you see it'll take a lot of that away. Down here doesn't really matter because I'm going to be putting dark on there. Probably won't matter up here either, but let's just clean up that edge a little. Okay, simple as that. Now I want this to be light, so let's go in really light to start with, because it's easier to subdue that colour down than to go too dark underneath and then find I need to kind of brighten it, and it can be more tricky to try and brighten an edge. And then as we come down, it goes more of a bluey colour down there rather than purple. Let's just look at my set. I like this Derwent. It's not the purple, I think. Let's look at the blue one. Yeah, Derwent got two colours that I like a lot. The blue is Indigo P360, and then they got Doaxazine Purple P280, and this looks more of the blue, so that's that 360, rather than just going in with black. And that's going to come around in that kind of shape there. As we come out, it goes to more of a pinky colour, and I'm going to try using this kind of salmon colour, Pit 132, and then this Panpastel 681. So let's just see what happens. It's a really light colour. I know that this needs to go a bit more pinky. Yeah, I think that'll be close enough. See, it's going to be close enough. So it's going to take a bit of layering of a few different things. Quite like that. So that's 110 Panpastel, Stabilo Panpastel. Let's use that as an underlayer, and then put those warmer colours on top. Let's give that a blend. The paper's so lightly textured, this colour, I can just use my finger to blend it. The darker papers, then you may have to use a paper stump instead to blend it. And you think about all the subtle colour changes and things later on. More of a purple in there I'm finding now, so that's that P280 I think it is. Not always easy to see these colours, colour numbers, so let's just move that back a bit. Right, and let's just crack on drawing. You just see me colouring this now. I won't talk all the time. I don't want you getting fed up with my voice and my slightly Welsh accent. Really dark. There, and then more of this purpley colour. The highlights I can put on top later. That's not a problem with pastels. It's another one of those advantages we've got. Right, don't want to lose this edge. So that's going to be quite light going around, especially there. Okay, especially there. Put a bit of light in there as well. And then it comes quite purple again. And I can use my pencil on the side just to fill that. I'm not pushing hard. It might sound like I'm pushing really hard, but I'm not. Like that. Put the highlight on top later. And then very dark, right on that area there. Okay, so I've zoomed in a little bit more. So look at this purple. Now, something going on down on this bottom section. As you can see, that's quite important, and beginners would possibly miss it. But you see that bounce light, that red? Let's take a look at that. You see the light is so bright, the day is so bright, we can see that by the light coming on top of the head, the brightness of the skin, that is hitting on the chest and it's bouncing back up under. So we need to put some of that red on as well, because that's what, it's those little touches that separate novice and beginner work from more advanced work. It's those little subtle differences. Now that green edge, that's going a bit muddy. I can clean that up anyway. See, not a problem. Okay. So you see that difference then, and it actually comes across even more. Like I said, I can clean that up, tidy that up later on. Now with things like this, that's where you can spend lots of your time if you want to. I don't want to spend too much of my time doing this. I want to get onto the feathers as well. I'm just showing you the techniques that I use. Just so you've got more confidence then when you're tackling your own subjects and creating your own masterpieces. So take your time. We rush so much these days. Seems to be we rush everything. And I'm guilty of that too. We all get drawn into this. Okay. But if you can possibly catch yourself and, you know, take your time. What are you rushing for? If you're doing it professionally, then it's a bit of a different story, because time is money. But the good news is then pastels can be faster than virtually lots of other mediums. Right, so it's well suited to being like, you know, a pet portrait artist and things. You don't want to be, if you're a pet portrait artist, you don't want to be spending 40 hours on a drawing unless you're earning plenty of money. I think I put some deepish red, but not that deep, up here. That's better. So that's 225, but you use, with all my lessons, you use what you got in your supplies. Close enough is almost always good enough. It really is. That needs to be made to look a bit softer there. Right. Now if I want, I can come over the top of that. And I'll soften it a little bit more. Right, quite happy with that. Now to make it look even wetter, I can come in with some highlights. Now I hope you've enjoyed this short video. It's just a quick taster of the hundreds of hours of videos I got on my Patreon art channel. Over 16 or 1700 members learning from me every month with lots and lots of different subjects, and these are suitable from complete beginner if you've never picked up a pencil all the way to advanced. And don't forget, I've got hundreds of videos on YouTube free for you to watch as well, and if you subscribe obviously you won't miss out on all my new content. Have a great day.